Hello, I am here to show you exactly how easy it is to make my black bean quinoa chili. You only need, well, 6 true ingredients. Blue Runner Creole cream style black beans, 2 cans of Rotel original diced tomatoes and green chilies, quinoa, chili powder, smoked paprika, and ground cumin. And I love cumin, so I get it in bulk. And if you like, you can also add a little garlic powder, although it's not necessary, and some salt to taste. So the first thing I'm going to do is open the cans. You want to use all the inside, and you see there's a lot of stuff that gets in there, so you have to get it everywhere. Now, one of the things that I do with the Rotel is that I want to get all of the good stuff out of the can of black beans. So I'm going to use the juice, but I will drain it first into that black bean. That way I can swish around that juice, get any kind of black beans out of there I can. Stir in the Rotel. I don't like my chili to be really, really hot. And so for the second can of Rotel, I drain the juice off of it and I give it to my husband because he likes everything to be extra, extra hot. I think it's some kind of macho thing. So, if you like your chili to be extra hot, don't drain your second can. This I will save to give to my husband. And instead, I'm going to add a can of just plain water. It looks like this. I can go ahead and turn the heat on now. And I will use a 1/4 cup of quinoa. And this is what quinoa looks like. That's a 1/4 cup. Just going to sprinkle it in there. I'm going to bring this to a boil, and then I will let it simmer until the quinoa cooks. If it gets thicker, I can always add more water. for the spices. 1 tablespoon chili powder, or abouts. I'm not really into exact sciences. 1/4 smoked paprika. If you don't have smoked, then I guess just any old paprika will do. And then one beloved master size of cumin. It's only cumin. Now I really like cumin, so I'm going to make that a little bit extra. And like I said, you can add a little garlic powder. I'm not going to add much. This is salt. I'm going to add a little bit now, but it'll be better to taste it after it's done. And that is all you need. Let it boil. Bring it to a simmer for about 15 minutes, and you will have black bean quinoa chili. Here's the chili. It has been simmering for a few minutes. I wanted to point out that it's important to stir it occasionally, because otherwise those black beans will stick to the bottom. So just stir it every once in a while during your 15 to 20 minutes until your quinoa is cooked. So you can see it's not done yet. Just now starting to get to that simmery point. And also, by the way, that was a 1 tablespoon measurement for my spices of cumin, paprika, and chili powder. Okay, after about 15, 18, 20 minutes, the quinoa is done and the chili is ready. How can you tell if the quinoa is done? Well, this is what quinoa looks like when it is raw. It's like a little grainy bead. And when it's all done, the beads pop up and they're almost a little translucent, and they're not crisp anymore. Quinoa is extremely good for you, and high in protein and high in fiber, and really low in fat too. And so go ahead and give it a little try. Delicious. Just add some salt if you like. I think it needs a little bit more cumin.